Hi, this is Robert Wilkins, aka Basketball Talk. Welcome to my channel. I'm glad you're here with me today because I thought to introduce myself because I've gained quite a few new subscribers, and a lot of folks have no idea what I look like. So I thought to expose myself today and bring myself before you so you can have a visual of me. Just to tell you a little bit who I am, I'm a former college basketball player. I'm a former police officer, a former district court juvenile officer and commissioned deputy sheriff. I'm a former child welfare social worker. In the last 25 years of my career as a juvenile justice specialist in the state of Oklahoma, in the last 9 of those years, I was a supervisor of 5 counties.
Yeah.
Right. Usually when I say I was a supervisor of 5 counties, you can only imagine the facial expressions that I see. It's like, wow. But that was my career. So I retired from that career. Now I'm into social media, and I'm bringing all my knowledge and my experiences to you in the form of interviewing others, telling their stories, what it took for them to get where they are today or where they had gotten. Also, to tell stories, real, true life stories, or stories based on my experiences and career that can help somebody. Because we all know in this journey of life, there's a whole lot of ups and downs. And how many times do we have anybody ever encourage us to let us know you can do it? Here's what it takes. Follow this plan. Because I had one person made a world of difference in my life. Just one. So imagine me being that one person for you. Maybe from an interview of others, maybe just talking about some of my experiences and some of the things I may have dealt with in dealing with other people, kids and family. Help you. It may just come in the form of a story, but you won't see my face, but you will hear my voice. Because everything that I do, I outsource nothing. I do everything. I'm the director, the writer, I'm the producer, I'm the sound technician, and I'm the editor. I'm a one-man show. I do it all, but I had to learn this. Because when I retired, I didn't know any of this. I didn't even know any of this existed. It only came about because when I retired and COVID hit, and I'm like, okay, I had plans. I want to public speak. That was my plan because I've spoken in a lot of places. But when COVID hit, it changed everything. Can you imagine retiring and then you have plans on what you want to do with your life? And for me, it was to do public speaking. Then all of a sudden, COVID came about and it's just stopped everything. No one was speaking anymore. I hadn't even got out of the gates after I retired from my profession, which was a very joyful, it wasn't like a job. I enjoyed it. Can you imagine your life experiences and so forth? And some of the other things that I don't mention, such as being involved in network marketing, the insurance industry, and you take all those skills and you bring them into the criminal justice field, uplifting people, giving them hope and encouragement, trying to steer them in a direction which you can see where they're heading. Prison, life of misery. I've taken all of that and encapsulated into forms of stories. It's all my voice. Now, even though if you hear some of my stories, you may wonder, that's not his voice. Well, I use different mics or I use different times of the day. Because in the mornings when I wake up, I can get my more deeper. If you know what I mean. But it's all about to help somebody. Because that's been my career. Not to tear anyone down, but to build everyone up. And also, since I am a former jock, and by the way, I still play basketball. I don't play competitively because now I'm in my mid-60s, but of course I still go to the YMCA, such as I did just an hour ago, and I shoot basketball and I dribble and all of that. It's for health maintenance. Because when you get to my age now, it's all about maintenance. And I enjoy it still. Also, I'm a sports guy. And if you ever watch it in my YouTube sports, you'll see mostly they're about athletics, all sorts of athletics. It can be golf, basketball, football, boxing. It doesn't matter because I'm a jock. I'm an ex-jock. And I guess if you're a former jock, you're always a jock in mind. That's me. I bring all that to you. Something to encourage you, to build one up, to lift one up, letting you know you don't have to stay where you are right now. There are ways out. But how do you do it? Listen to this. That's the form of my channel. Robert Wilkins, aka Basketball Doll. Stick with me, stay with me. Don't go anywhere. If anything, press that like and subscribe button because that's how all this social media stuff works. You know, the algorithm, makes a world difference because if you press like and subscribe or just share it, well, then it will send it out to other people to be. So help me as I help you and bring good content for someone that can change their life. And also, I want to tell you, recently, I got an opportunity. I was referred by someone to the Oklahoma Department of Education, in which just a couple of weeks ago, I did what's called an alt-ed talk. Are you guys familiar with TED Talk? Now, it's not a TED Talk, but it's called an alternative ed, basically, I would say educational talk. So it's called ALTED Talk. And I had the privilege through Zoom of speaking to about 600 people across the state. And wow, that was interesting. I loved it. I enjoyed it. I know I changed some people's lives. It's going to cause them to commit. Where I went from a zero to a hero. If you want to hear that story too, I'll leave a link of that from the Oklahoma Department of Education. I'll leave a link of that in the description below. I highly encourage you, check it out. Because at the end, there's a surprise. Not just that, you can see the program's director for the state, her facial expression. And also, what seemed to be a tear. Because I had some surprises at the end. You don't want to miss that. So check it out. When you get through watching this, look at the link below and you can watch that. The alt-ed talk, Robert Wilkins. Robert Wilkins, aka Basketball Doll. Stay with me. See you next time.